welcome to our dining room. Today we're going to be talking about the letter F, which makes what sound? Like Frankenstein and his monster. Or how do we pronounce it in our house?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Frankenstein was the monster or the scientist?
The scientist.
The scientist that created it. So we are doing the monster today. And first we're going to start off with something we're grateful for. The boys are going to go first. What are you two grateful for?
And our new yo-yos.
Yeah, they got new yo-yos. What were you going to say, Kalani?
And also, the monster's name is not the monster, it's the creature.
Oh, he's also called the creature. That's right. And I'm grateful for the funny movie that we watched last night for family movie night. So go ahead and put in your comments things that you're grateful for as well. And we'd like to take a minute to say shout outs to Luella, Torin, and Adion, Alyssa, Kendall, and we appreciated hearing that you used markers and paint in yours. So let's go ahead and get started. In the middle of your page, we're going to first start with the two big circles. If you can see and notice, this circle on the left is smaller than the one on the right, and that makes them look a little goofy. So first we're going to start with the large circle in the middle of the paper. One large circle. And your smaller circle is going to be touching it. So you're going to go ahead and draw a small circle next to it. And now we're going to go ahead and do the arches in the inside of the eyes to make the pupils. So we'll go ahead and do one arch. And then for the second arch, I'm going to make it a little shorter and lower. And then what I like to do as a marker of an area to not color into, if you can see, the monster has whites in his eyes. So I do little rectangles on the bottom, a little rectangle here at an angle, and a little rectangle here at an angle. All right. And then after that, we're going to do a U for his nose, connecting the middle of the two eyeballs. And it's going to be a narrow U that's going to get wider and come back up. You can see how it gets wider and then comes back up. In the middle of the eyeball, wider, and comes back up. And now we're going to do the mouth. And the mouth is kind of like two waves or hills upside down. First, we're going to start though with an angled line for kind of like the dimples or the cheek marks. I'm going to go one, and let's do the other side too. And we're going to connect with our wavy line. We're going to go down and up and down and up. And then next we're going to create his tooth right there, his tooth. You ready for that? So it's a rectangle, just like that. And after that, we're going to create his unibrow, which is one straight long line across his head. Reaches out to the outer corners of his eyeballs. So start with just a straight line across. And then another straight line parallel to it. And then connect the two lines with a straight line. It's a long rectangle. And then after that, we're going to do his wavy hair. So we're going to start near his eyebrows on the corner of the paper. That's where the tip of it's going to be. And we're going to do an arch, like a rainbow. And this arch is going to be shorter on one side. And then we're going to go up, kind of like the lowercase p kind of goes out. And then we're going to do the same thing a few more times. Right? And then we're going to add in his stitches. And at any time you can feel free to pause. So we're going to do an arch and then a couple of lines. I did 1, 2, 3 lines over there. I'm going to do an arch and a couple of lines, 3 more. And then way up here I'm going to put another. There we go. And then from there, we're gonna use watercolor, or here we used oil pastels. You can use markers, colored pencils, anything you have available at home. I'm gonna start with the green part because the black I don't wanna mix. You guys good? Mm-hmm. All right. You wanna hold up what you have done so far? Nice. Kalani, you wanna hold up yours?
I'm not done, and I want to show you after I'm done.
Okay, at the very end. All right. So we have a joke for you while we paint. We're going to paint them in green. We're going to avoid the eyes and the tooth and the hair. And a joke for you is, how did Frankenstein's monster get around?
A monster truck.
A monster truck. And then what was Frankenstein's baseball team called?
The Frankies.
The Frankies, that's right. And we have some fun facts too that we learned, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see, what was one of them?
The author of the book got the idea from a dream.
Yeah, the author of the book got the idea from a dream. Do you remember what the author's name is?
Mary.
Yeah, Mary Shelley. And another interesting fact is, do you remember how old she was?
18.
She's a teenager. Not exactly sure of her age, but she was a teenager. And
it was first published in 1818.
That's right. It was first published in 1818, which was
202 years ago.
a long time ago. And it's an interesting fact that the monster is not Frankenstein, right?
Yeah.
Which we originally... Frankenstein. We originally thought it was. But then...
It's called Frankenstein's Creature. It was supposed to be a human, except when Frankenstein's helper got to get a brain, he dropped a regular brain on the ground, so he picked an abnormal brain.
Oh, is that what happens in it?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Do you remember what the first name of Frankenstein is, the scientist?
Victor.
Victor, that's right.
It's not the scientist, it's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. So remember, I choose watercolors because they're the fastest means to cover and get done with a piece of art. But you can go ahead and pause this video whenever you like if you need more time.
We just want to get this over with and make it quick.
We don't want to use too much video time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm done with the green. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the black. How are you guys doing over there?
Almost done with the green.
Awesome. I try to use the same direction of strokes when I'm painting because I do not want to mix my colors if I can avoid it. Let's go ahead and fix that. And I'm going to have to do this while I'm doing it on a vertical. And I can go in with more layers if I'd like later on to make it a little bit more solid. You can see that some of the black dripped and I just absorbed it. And I can go back over with a color and blend it. Mistakes happen all the time in art, right? Mm-hmm. We just have to make sure we do what?
We
have
fun.
That's right. That's the whole point of art, is to have fun and create together. And I hope you're at home creating with your family, doing this along with someone that you love. I know we sure do enjoy doing this knowing that other people are enjoying it too at home with their families.
Done.
Are you all done with it all? Ooh, nice. There's Kai's here. Can I bring it closer? Here's Kai's. And Kalani's still working over there on the green. So we'll go ahead and post his on our...
I'm almost
done. Oh, okay.
I just need like 1 minute.
He needs 1 minute. Okay, we can wait then. And then, anything else you want to share about Frankenstein? We're going to go ahead actually and put his picture, Kalani's, in the Facebook thread so he doesn't have to rush. And we'll talk to you again soon. Can you say, see you later, friends?
See you later. Bye.
Bye.